This is WolfHQ, and today we've got one season to fix the New York Jets. No forced trades, no cap manipulation, no restarts, just real decisions, real consequences, and 1 year to prove this franchise isn't completely broken. If we don't make the playoffs, the rebuild fails. So let's see if the Jets can actually be saved, or if they just need to be thrown out and replaced with a better team. Let's get to work. Alright, first things first, obviously, hopping straight into this. The most important thing we do have to do is get our staff together. Let's go take a look at this mock draft real fast here. Ruben Bain is the projected #1 overall pick here. And then we will have the second pick here in this. Don't know what I did there. But Fernando Mendoza is our projected pick. Hopefully that will work out for us. Jeremiah Love's projected 3, and we do have 2 first-round picks. We do need to get our coaching staff together here, so we will go ahead and take a look at these guys who we have. And looking through these, I'm just giving them a quick overview here. I believe that the best option we will have is going to be Tim Stevens. I believe that's our best option here. So we will go ahead and hire Mr. Tim Stevens to be our offensive coordinator for this year, 1 at least. And defensive wise is going to be Sean McDermott is going to be our defensive coordinator. We will accept Will McDonald's option here. Khalil Herbert will let walk. Juwan Briggs as well. John Simpson. We're just going to let everyone else walk. I don't see anybody else who's really going to be a big loss for us here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at week 1 of the free agency. All right, so check in back here following free agency. We're down to 17 million. And before we go and look at who we have signed, I don't even know yet. I just see nobody has signed yet. But here's who we have targeted right now. Jimmy Ward, I'm going to try to bring him back at in a safety. Thought process, Tony Adams, he's up there, he's 27, but possibly have some veteran back there, not just for the strong safety room, but just the whole secondary in general. He's an 86 overall still, so getting some veteran experience there. Devontae Adams, add some a veteran to our receiving core, pair him with Garrett Wilson, Adonai Mitchell, and Arian Smith too. He's still a great player. Not sure if we will get him or not. It would be awesome if we did. He's 33, so he has that experience. Jalen Watson, Alontae Taylor, both some really fast guys. So we're looking to add to our secondary. Alontae Taylor could possibly go to the Lions here. He's the only player that I have targeted that has somebody else going with him as of right now. Kevin Byard, it's kind of the same process up here with Jimmy Ward. He does have the mentor tag with him. He's 33. He's still a really good player. Just come in here to mentor Malachi Moore as the 24-year-old he had back there. Then Ryan Nizzle, we're the only guy going after him. He's an 80 overall center, which would be a big upgrade. I believe we have 73 right now, if I'm not mistaken. D-tackle wise, Jalen Redmond, great player. He's 27. And he'll bring a big impact to that D-line, hopefully. Dallas got to pair him with Mason Taylor. He's 31. He has that experience. He could help the young buck out. And, yeah, he's got some good speed for a tight end as well. Mike-wise, Nakobe Dean is our guy here. And he's 25. He's a 79 overall. Yeah, but I believe we can get that up if we get him to the right system and we can build around him on defense. So yeah. Then Brian Cook, another free safety I'm looking to bring in, possibly could move him to corner. Just one of those things that we can move around. Yeah, we have Malachi Moore. We hopefully will bring Kevin Byard too to pair with him. So if we bring both these guys in, we can move them around that secondary a lot between safety and corner. And yeah. Punter wise, we do need a punter, so we're going after Matt Rise. He has 98 power, I believe, which is awesome. He's 26 years old. On the edge, we are targeting Jalen Phillips, 27, 77 overall, and he has 86 speed off the edge. Hopefully we can land him and he'll be a great asset to that line. We don't The edges aren't terrible right now, I will say that. And then another defensive tackle who's 25 overall, 25 years old. He's a star development. He's 76 overall in Jawan Briggs. And then last but not least, Tyler Bass. A kicker, he is 97, 98 kick power. I love that a lot. Old reliable. So yeah, let's go ahead and sim, and we'll see y'all at the end of free agency, and I'll let you know who we get. Alrighty, we're keeping free agency here. We got George Pickens going to the Buccaneers, Javonte Williams, Bengals. Jimmy Ward did go to the Saints. We didn't get him. Devontae Adams did go to the Texans. We didn't get him either. And let's just go look at who we did get. We got Alontae Taylor, which is a big grab. We got him for 3 years, $21 million. Jalen Redmond, we did get 2 years on his deal. Jacoby Dean, we ended up getting. I did have to end up overpaying him a bit. But I think it will pay out in the long run. Metarizer, we did get Jawan Briggs, Tyler Bass, Ben Powers, and Theo Bennett. These two are just depth gets. But if y'all notice a trend with this, outside of these two, no offensive weapons did we gain.
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NFL Draft. The Tennessee Titans are now on the clock with the first pick. And they are going to take... Who will they take? They're going to take David Bailey. The edge rusher. Goes round 1. Pick 1 to the Tennessee Titans. And that'll bring us on the clock here at number 2. And there's going to be no one other than Mr. Fernando Mendoza. He was ranked number 8, and we got him at number 2. Number 3, Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson goes number 3 to the Arizona Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen. And there goes the tight end. That is who I was looking to take there. Hoping to take. So now we are on the clock again. This is a big question. Who do we take? We don't need a right tackle really necessarily. But ladies and gentlemen, look who is here. That's awesome. I think we do it. We take Jeremiah Love to back up Breece Hall. There, he was ranked number 1. He was the number 1 pick in the draft. And we got him at number 14. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh my God, I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. I know I shouldn't. Yeah, that was a terrible pick. What was I doing? I should have taken him the first round, but... Not first round, but first time around here in the second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our draft recap. Brought to you, sponsored by me, WolfHQ. Drop us a like and subscribe. Yeah. Round 1, we drafted first pick. We drafted Fernando Mendoza. He was a 74 overall. And then pick number 2 or 14. The second pick for us was Jeremiah Love. He's an 80 overall with 94 speed. And then our bum pick that I should not have taken, Eli Stowers. He's a 68 overall. But then we come back and bounce back with a 74 overall receiver with 92 speed at pick 11 of the second round. Come back and get a center who's a 68 overall, a 67 overall center, and then a 68 overall defense tackle. I do want to go. Who took the Titans? The Titans took, what's his name? They got 72 overall. So then who took? Let's see if we can't filter this by position. Let's see, center wise, who took him? The other guy. I forgot his name. I'll know when I see it though. Tolson, Mizzou guy, 63 overall. It was Jake Slaughter. He's a 72 overall as well, and he was taken in the second round. Not that long after we took. Probably should have taken him for center. Not necessarily him, but a center in that first round. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and jump to week 1 of the regular season, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here week 1. And here's how we're going to do it. I'm not going to play all these games. I have a mod that'll make this sim and CPU really realistic. It's by Sabos. But if we make the playoffs, I will be playing moments or offense in those games. So with that, we're going to sim to week 3. When we set our regional scouting focus, I believe it is. And yeah, I'll see y'all then. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into it. We are week 3. We are 0-2 at this point. We have lost by a combined 5 points this season. We lost by 3 last week and by 2 week 1. We are going to set our regional scouting focus, however. So regional here, we are going to be focusing on the edge rushers here. Central, we'll be focusing on receiver. Northeast, we're going to be focusing on corner. And over here, we're going to be focusing on quarterback. It's not that big of a deal. We have our quarterback of the future. Yeah. But we will... well, let's go take a look at negotiations here. Harrison Phillips is the guy we have to take a look at. I believe we could go ahead and get him done real quick right now, though. Alright, so probably next week we'll have him, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all. I'll see y'all mid-season. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, mid-season, we're 0-7. We are 0-7. 0-7. Wow, that hurts. I didn't think it would be that bad. We will go look here, Harrison Phillips. Feeling a little better offer, a little more player friendly, and he's going to resign with us. Awesome. Well, it's bad. Let's go take a look here at how we're performing. And Fernando only has 829 yards. Hasn't performed. And we're just going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see if we even get a freaking win. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm sure you could guess by midseason, we did not make the playoffs. We went 1-6. Man, looking at this mock draft here, we are going to get Jeremiah Smith here. We do have 3 picks. We're going to get Jeremiah Smith there. Of course, our other picks are going to be later. We're going to get KJ Bolden as projected for us and a center. Let's go look at how the team performed, though, this year. Fernando was 30th in passing yards. We had the worst offense in the league. We only had 3,216 passing yards. Oh, man. That was terrible. Compared to we are like over 2,000 away from the first place offense. That's wild. Defensive wise, we only had 7 interceptions. Fumbles, we were up there though. We had 10 fumble recoveries. And we had 35 sacks, I believe that said there. Yeah, 35 sacks. We gave up the second most points. The second most rushing yards. And our pass defense actually wasn't terrible. Where are we at here? Yeah, looks like we were one of the best against the pass this year. And yeah. Let's go look at player stats and let's see how many times Fernando was sacked. He had 17 interceptions. He had 47 sacks. It looks like he did get hurt at some point. Let's see. Where do we see games played? Yeah, he played 13 games, so he did get hurt. Jake Hanner played 17 games. So not sure what happened there. Either way, we were terrible. And let's go look at the awards. I doubt we have anything here. finalists here. Yeah, nothing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So with everything said and done here, we have found that we cannot rebuild the New York Jets in 1 year. And I challenge each of you who are able to mod your game to put these mods in. I will leave them in the description and try to do it yourself. And let me know how you guys do. But I don't know. They're just that bad, I guess. I'm curious how long it would take. So if y'all want to see how long it would truly take, let me know down in the description below. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor. And I'll see y'all next time. Wolf out.